The pain that you've been feeling can't compare to the joy that's coming. Romans 18:8.
Okay, so I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to talk about my bootcamp experience. Well, I did jump the gun. So it's been 10 months since I've vlogged. I have went to Navy Bootcamp for 2.5 months. I've moved to California. I've been here since August. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot. So right now I'm just going to tell you about my bootcamp experience, what I wish I knew before I went to bootcamp, because a lot of people keep asking me because they're joining different branches. I can't really speak for the other branches, but I can speak for the Navy because I'm in the Navy. So I wrote stuff down because this is like the main questions I'm getting asked. So overall, I would just say my bootcamp experience was like a breeze. I low-key had like a ball for real. I became a yeoman in bootcamp. I don't really recommend anyone becoming a yeoman, but it was fun. I mean, I got in trouble sometimes, but you was cool with your RDCs because you did everything. You did all the paperwork, you made sure everybody was accounted for, like, you literally did everything. And then there was your RPOC and your AROC. Them are my friends. So my friends became RPOC and AROC, and I was a yeoman. We're like the trio, and we did our shit. We were fucking great. But that's not even a point. So one of the first things that I was asked about was hair in bootcamp. So in bootcamp, a lot of people, they'll cut their hair into bobs. Don't do that. Don't be that person. First of all, the NEX, that's what they're called, the NEX. They're called the NEX hair cutters. Don't let them play in your hair. Your hair gonna be fucked up, for real. We have people's bobs out there fucked up. So just wear the bun, okay? Nobody's cute in bootcamp anyways. They're gonna tell you that when you first get there. Lose that, oh, I'm cute mentality. That shit does not matter. Nobody's fucking cute in bootcamp. None of them boys looking at you. The boys that you see in bootcamp, 9 times out of 10, you're never gonna see them again. Like, nobody's fucking cute in bootcamp. Let that shit go. So me personally, what I did to my hair was I did snip a little bit, but that was just because I have natural curly hair, so it was a lot to deal with. But I was able to slick it into a ponytail, or I would wear 2 French braids like every day. I was a French braid warrior in bootcamp, okay? I wore 2 braids, 4 braids, 6 braids, like straight backs, okay? Because sleep is precious in bootcamp. You don't want to wake up 30 minutes earlier than you have to wake up just to do your hair. You get 15 minutes, maybe 15 minutes to get dressed in the morning. And then you get on the tow line. So you want to use those 15 minutes. You don't have to wake up 30 minutes before those 15 minutes just to do your hair. So if you're black, take my advice and just braid your hair and wear your braids for a couple days. And then you get like a thing called holiday routine. During holiday routine, wash your hair, detangle it, do what you gotta do, and then braid it back up for the week. Because you got a holiday routine every week. Like, they have to give you that. That's your time for real. So what I saw the white people doing with their hair, the white people doing with their hair, like the white girls, they would like French braid their hair or like slick into a ponytail and then braid the ponytail ends and then wrap that into a bun and then like bobby pin it. Because a lot of them didn't want to cut their hair either. No one wants to cut their hair. But I feel like that was like a cute style, and it kept their hair in rags, especially the ones that had really long hair. Now the ones that came with already like bobs and pixie cuts, they just kept their hair cut. Things to bring to bootcamp. So your recruiter's gonna tell you to bring nothing. Bullshit. You can bring like the little travel size stuff, like stuff that could fit on a carry-on in a plane. You can take that to bootcamp because you get a little drawer, like literally the size of a shoebox, but it's really flat, like this maybe, to put stuff in. It's called an A and B drawer, and you lock it because that's your personal items. No one can go in there as long as your lock is on there. So anyways, you bring like your shampoo, your conditioner. You can bring the little, like the personal size eco stylers. I used to have one, but I use it all. Or I would have showed y'all what I was talking about, because it's really little. It's travel size. You can get it at a beauty supply store. You want to bring a comb, a brush. You don't necessarily have to bring those things, but you can. Because, so before you even get into boot camp, there's a thing called ROM if you're not vaccinated. I wasn't vaccinated. I only have one of my vaccination shots. I didn't have both. girls, so I had a ROM for 14 days, and it's you and a bunch of other girls, y'all are separated and stuff like that. But when you first get to boot camp, like you get off the bus and stuff, you go in this room, you take off all your civilian stuff, you get the boot camp attire, and then get this bag full of boot camp things. And it's like your 2-in-1 shampoo, Head and Shoulders, I think it was Head and Shoulders, or Suave, vitamin Suave, and you get like this little comb, I want to say. I don't think we had a comb, if I'm being honest. Well, however be, the hair stuff was trash. Like, I washed my hair once with the Suave, and my hair got so dry and brittle. I was like, oh no, never again. But that's only why you're in ROM, because ROM, they have to give you this, you have to use the stuff that's provided for you unless you brought the things, because you cannot go shopping at the next yet. So then when you get out of ROM, out of those 14 days, you go to a thing called the next. That's where you shop. And you're able to buy things like your hair products, your soaps that you would use, your face washes and stuff like that. And if your skincare routine is little, bring that shit. Because I remember my mom mailed me my skincare routine. Because I was in boot camp breaking out. I was stressed being a yeoman for real when I first became a yeoman. But after I was like done stressing in the beginning, because I was like nervous, I guess. But after I was done like stressing and stuff, my skin started clearing back up. But I already had my skincare routine, so I was getting my life back together. So, anyways, so yes, you go to the next, you buy the things that you want. But that's once you got it wrong. So you get the things you want at the next, and then put that in your A&B drawer. But they give you like $200 on this thing called an Ego card, like that's provided to you, $200. Don't use that all at once, because you can have your family mail you stuff. And my family, they were like priority mail my stuff, so my stuff got there fairly quickly. And you could put that in your A&B drawer to save your money, so that way if you really need something, you can use it. I mean, like you can use it as in like get it at the next. The living arrangements. I wish somebody would have told me about the living arrangements. So my whole life I've never shared a room. I've never shared a bed. I don't know what it's like to live with multiple people in one house. I've only had one sibling. So this was like a whole new world for me. It's 80 of you guys. 80 females. One compartment. They're not called rooms, they're called compartments. One compartment. You're in bunk beds, okay? And like you're like lined up, like bunk beds this way, bunk beds that way, bunk beds this way, bunk beds this way. And they tell you if you're on top or bottom, they tell you which rack you're on. Like you don't get to pick none of that. So don't go in there, oh, this is my friend. No, they don't give a fuck about that. They do not care about that girl being your friend. They're gonna put you where they wanna put you. So, and they put you based on a height line. So I was like next to pretty much everybody was my size for real. We had like the short group, and then we had like everybody was my size. So I was pretty close to my friends, which was okay. Anyway, so it's like 8 of you guys in the apartment. You're in racks. They're called racks, not bunk beds. They're called racks. Top or bottom. That's that. And then you put your clothes, you lift your rack up, and there's like a bunch of compartments you can put your clothes in. But it's the clothes that the Navy provides for you. You don't have no civilian clothes in there. Oh, you wear white panties and bras the whole time. So, yes. Make sure you buy feminine products. You need to make sure you buy pads and tampons, whatever you use. And then like your RDCs and stuff, like you as the division, you guys will all buy, I think it's hydrogen peroxide. That way it gets like the stains out of your panties. If like you happen to bleed over on your period or something like that. But so for the showers, it depends on the compartment that you get. So our shower, we had 2 different compartments we moved. One of the showers we had, it was like stalls kind of, and it was 1 shower head per stall, and then you would get in and rotate and let somebody else in. You get like maybe 10 minutes in the shower max on a good day. This is not including holiday routine, but like max you like 10 minutes in the shower. And everybody's in the shower. The shower is not sanitary. Make sure you wear your shower shoes. Don't walk on that motherfucking floor without no shower shoes. You're going to get athlete's feet. I'm not bullshitting. Like, it doesn't matter how clean the head crew cleans the bathroom. Yes, there's a head crew. You guys are cleaning everything in the compartment. You live there, you're gonna clean it. So, no matter how clean y'all think y'all clean the bathroom, don't walk on that floor barefoot. This is not your home. This is an apartment that you were in boot camp in. This is not your home. So, that's one style of the showers. And then the showers that we had, it was like 2 big shower heads. Like, this, and then like a bunch, like maybe like 8 shower heads, like going like this, and you guys just shower and get out. At first, this might be weird for some people, but like you're gonna be with these people for 2.5 months. No one looks at each other like that. That weird shit goes out the window. You're not even gonna think about like, oh, I'm in the bathroom with 80 of the females. They're all seeing me naked. You're not gonna give a fuck. Trust me. Like, you're just not gonna care. Like that personal space, that privacy, doesn't exist in boot camp. I'm just gonna be honest. How they talk to you. So when I say how they talk to you, I'm not talking about your like fellow shipmates. You guys aren't shipmates yet. You're just people trying to get to boot camp. So I don't know what to call you guys, honestly. Your fellow recruits, because you're gonna be a seaman recruit. So your fellow recruits, everybody's a recruit in boot camp. No matter if you're E1, E2, E3, you're a recruit until you graduate from boot camp. So the RDCs are going to depend on who your RDC is. Some of them will talk to you like you're a person. Some of them will talk to you like you're not shit. And you just take it and keep it pushing. Don't take nothing to heart, because at the end of the day, nothing they say is going to matter when you get to the fleet. So just take that shit with a grain of salt, keep it pushing. Like, I got cussed out a couple times and I never gave a fuck because I don't care. Like, you cussed me out and then 10 minutes later, guess what? I'm still gonna be fine. It's not gonna matter to me. Like, I don't care. Sometimes you will get in your feelings. They'll like hit your buttons and stuff, especially like, because COVID, they had masks on. Everyone wears a mask because of COVID. Even if you're vaccinated, you still wear a mask. So like, they can't be like here yelling at you, but like sometimes they're like this and yelling at you, and like you have to keep your military bearing and like attention, like you stand like this and you stare. But like mentally in your head, you're cussing them clean out. And as long as you keep it in here and it doesn't come out of here, you're fine. I had cool RDCs. They were awesome. I have no complaints with none of my RDCs. I definitely feel like I definitely got blessed with all 4 of my RDCs because they were definitely goats. Like, definitely. Working out in boot camp. Workouts are intense. Like, you guys be thinking like about like the Army and Marines and stuff, I'm guessing, because we're the fucking Navy. Our workouts aren't that intense. Like, we run, of course, we do push-ups, planks, your sit-ups, your Russian twists and stuff, but they're not intense really. Like, the first couple times you do workouts as a group, you always work out as a group. First couple times you do workouts, you'll be like, oh shit, like, I'm tired, I'm sweating. But once you get into it, like further into it, it's nothing. Like, you do that shit, get it done, and you be like, all right, you carry on with your day. Like, I'm telling you, work not that intense. But like me, I was a bullshitter, so I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes workouts I would half-ass doing, like the little runs we would have to do. I knew I could do more than I was doing, but I don't care. I'll do it again. When we run again, I really give them all. Cause you got a thing called like, this brings up my next topic. So in order to graduate boot camp, you have to pass a thing called your RDC assessment. Your RDC assessment means you can do, for your age group, everybody's age group is different, so many push-ups, hold your plank for so long, and run 1.5 and so many minutes. If you don't pass your RDC assessment, you get asthma back a couple weeks, I want to say, and then you try again. And then to graduate boot camp, you have to pass a PFA. That's where you do your planks again, your push-ups, and your runs. So your run, honestly, if you are not like a runner, all those stuff you do in boot camp, like you march everywhere you're marching. You're gonna build up that stamina and stuff, and then you guys have like sustained runs. You're gonna build up that stamina so you can like run your 1.5. Cause the fastest way like to finish boot camp is through boot camp. Don't let nobody tell you different. Don't be like, oh, get asthma. You can get pushed back a couple weeks. Hell no. Don't get pushed back no couple weeks. Because I'm telling you, you want to get through it. And the fastest way to end boot camp is through it. No hiccups, tunnel vision, like see the finish line. Just focus on getting the fuck out of boot camp. And before you know it, you'll be out of boot camp. Like, I'm telling you, I had tunnel vision, like, oh shit, hell no, I can't stay here no longer than I got to be here. I'm getting up out of here. And that's what I did. I got up out of there. So COVID restrictions made things a little different. You guys asked about COVID. You get vaccinated in boot camp. because now like the military requiring you to be vaccinated in the fleet, or you get separated. So, but I got fully vaccinated in boot camp. Everybody got fully vaccinated in boot camp that I was with. COVID restrictions, honestly, kind of apply. You wear a mask. Don't really know what they mean by 6 feet, because we're fucking marching right next to each other, but okay. Show out then. I'm trying to think of like the COVID restrictions. Oh, we clean every day. Like your apartment's gonna be clean. You're gonna sweep every day. You're gonna wipe their stuff down every day. Like they could be clean every day, like with bleach and stuff. So they try to like kill the germs. It's called clean apartment. You're gonna clean every day. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're gonna clean. Nobody's too good to clean. What's another thing that we did for COVID restrictions? Your ROM. I told you that in the beginning. You ROM. If you're not vaccinated, you ROM 14 days. Oh, for COVID, if someone pops with COVID, there's that thing called the ring of fire. So the people surrounding that person, I think it's like 2 racks this way, 2 racks that way. Everybody gets asthma, so they all get pushed back. But first they have to ROM for 14 days, and then they get pushed back. Only way to avoid the ring of fire is if you're fully vaccinated. Then like you can't get a ring of fire; they'll just skip you. So get vaccinated. Friends. So everybody's experience with friends is different in boot camp. I made friends in boot camp. I made associates in boot camp. I made people like if I was to see them, I probably wouldn't speak because I didn't speak to them in boot camp, honestly. But I didn't make any enemies in boot camp, if that makes sense. I have friends today that I still talk to from boot camp. One of my friends is actually stationed here where I'm at, and we talk all the time. I'm in group chats with some of my friends. Like, it's really up to the kind of person you are and stuff like that. But some may say like nobody's your friend in boot camp, this, that, and the third. You need that person. You're gonna want to find a person that you can like relate to, because boot camp is emotionally draining sometimes, and you want to vent to somebody. Not saying to that person all your business, but you only get 3 phone calls home. And boot camp is a mental thing. It is mental. It's more mental than physical. If you can mentally get through boot camp, you can physically get through boot camp. Like, it's mind over matter all day. So find that person that you can talk to, and you'll be set. That's really it for real. So another thing that you had to ask me about, I don't know how I even know about this, but it was like beatings. So beatings are when like it's like this little blue card. They used to have a black card. I don't think they didn't do any black cards on us. I don't think they can do black cards anymore. But it's like literally like this. It's little as fuck. It's like a little blue card, and it has hella extra sides on them. And then it's called beat, like they're gonna beat you. And if they put that blue card out, just no, give them the toe line. Y'all finna sweat. So like some RDCs do the extreme. I'm laughing because I can just think all the times I had got beat, or like my division had got beat. The shit was funny because we used to be so salty. Like, damn, we really down here on this floor sweating. They ain't gotta do us like this. And then like RDCs be so sick though, they'll beat you. And then like 3 minutes later, wanna be your friend, call you to the fishbowl. No, we not cool, bro. You just having this toe line sweat, and I don't want to talk. But yeah, like you'll get used to your beatings too. Like beatings really help you like shape up because you don't work out that much. I think we worked out. It's called SC mod, the mod and stuff. Our workouts are intense, and we don't work out all day. Work out for like an hour, I think, every day, like every other day. And I don't know how that shit works, but I swear it doesn't feel like you work out a lot. But you can get beat, and them beatings make up for them workouts that you wasn't doing. And then it's this thing called 6 inches. Depending on RDC, don't play with them because they pull out that fucking ruler and you're not 6 inches. Stand by, because now you about to make everybody in the division mad because they gotta hold it until you get up and do your 6 inches. And then another thing, like there's this thing called 8 counts. This make people fall out with each other because you gotta be on beat with each other, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But if y'all not on beat, or somebody like be off count, they gonna be like, who y'all 0? It's gonna make you so mad because y'all was almost done, but now y'all gotta restart because of one person. And that one team, one fight, oh yeah, that's it. That's the truth. One person fucks it up. It's all it takes. The whole division is in trouble. They don't care. Like, one team, one fight, for real. So you want to make sure like your team is on that stuff. Like, y'all really like, y'all don't have to fool with each other. I promise you don't. You do not have to like each other. Y'all gotta be friends. But when it comes to getting shit done as a division, y'all better get that shit done. Y'all can have that beef or whatever the fuck after taps when the RDCs is not there. When the RDCs is present, y'all better act like I got some sense and be cordial with one another. I think the last thing I want to say, and somebody's asking personally, at night, don't do them damn kumbayas. I used to hate those. And my friends was the one doing those. So I be telling them like, bro, shut up. They don't want to hear that. But the RDCs, will sometimes they're going to make your like leadership. That's what your yeoman, your RPOC, your AROC, your male PO, and your what the fuck? Section leaders. Not male PO, your section leaders. They're called your leadership. Your RDCs are going to make like your leadership in the beginning, do like these kumbaya speeches at night, like after taps, to make y'all, I don't know what they for, honestly, because I never listen. But that's they just like little kumbaya sessions. It's like, oh, you guys, we're all a team, we're gonna be a family, and woo the woo and yada 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 yada. Man, don't fuck that. Don't do that shit. Nobody wants to hear that shit at night. You wake up in the morning at like 5 o'clock in the morning. You don't go to sleep at 10 o'clock at night. Nobody want to hear that kumbaya shit, bro. Shut up. Like, that's what I was feeling. But them with my friends, I just sit there and look at them and I'm like, bro, deadass. Because you be in your, like, your rack laying down, you just want to go to sleep, and they talking. That's annoying. But that's all I got for y'all for my boot camp experience and things I wish I knew before I joined the boot camp. I'll go over like the sign up process in another video, and like the hair regulations, like deeper into detail, and things to bring deeper into detail in another video. This video was just like what people asked me and I answered, because it was stuff I wish I knew before I even went to boot camp. Or yeah, that makes sense. So I hope this helped people. Any more questions, just comment them below. I'll make sure to answer them. Thank you for watching. So